Saints and the Atlanta Falcons.
Every season I win, every season game.
So glad you have joined us. It's a divisional round matchup here in the playoffs. Mike Tirico, well, with Greg Olsen, partner, both these teams feeling the momentum, feeling good. They won last week on Wild Card Weekend. They're starting to move forward in Dream Super Bowl. One of these teams gets...
Both these teams we saw just a week ago play really well in their Wild Card matchups. So now they find themselves one game away from the conference championship. And it really comes down to, at this stage of the game, like, it's not who's practicing the best. Those reps have been really good. It's our opponent as a team, and who is going to play the best? Well, in a couple minutes, this thing's going to be kicked off, and we're going to find out.
So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Winning in the wild card round, certainly an accomplishment that this team should be proud of. But, Mike, if he wants to take his team to the championship round next week, he's going to have to lead by example and play a mistake-free game against a team known for capitalizing on their opponent's mistakes. Yes, you have to be aggressive. You have to be willing to take some risks. But those risks have to be calculated, because if you get reckless against this group, you're going to be flying home. You're going to get ready for the offseason.
And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the ground once more, it's Davis. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They'll send him over to the left. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on... down, Mike. Third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be let out by their new quarterback. Greg, it is a rookie from South Carolina.
After talking to him the other day, it seems like he's really embracing this moment, Mike. I mean, he said something along the lines of playing with the pressure that comes with the playoffs is a privilege. And I couldn't agree more. Not everyone gets the opportunity to play on this stage. So when you have these types of moments, you really have to take advantage of them and just go for it. If the rest of the team can match that mindset, I think they got a good shot today to lead with a win.
Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So you find yourself on the really nice job keeping this opening drive of the game alive as they're really trying to start this game on a high note.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. His throw left side is complete. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well. Back to the air one more time. This one complete, right side. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough, and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He pulls it in around the 5. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a 1st down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll run. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
The extra point is up and through. And the Falcons are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll take it at the 12. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game. and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Falcons offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Here's 2nd and 2. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Here's a 2nd and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. A 1st down there on a gain of 12. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he is out of bounds. It's going to be first down, though. 1st and goal at the 2.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return coming from the 14. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Now a give to Davis. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
I think what stands out here, Mike, is there's a lot of guys in the league with the ball in their hands. They have great straight line speed. But it's the footwork. It's the ability to make you miss. That's what stands out about this guy, and you can see here on the big game.
First and 10. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
And they bring him down, but not in... Inside the 30-yard line. go again with Davis. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. That'll be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get it back here just past the 35.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal lines, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Falcons offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Finally, this defense has been searching for a big play after giving up 2 touchdowns on the previous 2 drives. They're going to need more of that. They have to find more impactful plays that end drives and get the ball back to their offense.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got it! And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch. But I can promise you, the amount of time these 2 guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
On the handoff, it's Davis. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
To the right side here, pass is caught.
It takes a certain guy. Position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw again. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for...
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Extra point attempt to come here. He knocks it through. And the Saints are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Falcons offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down. Handoff here, up the middle. Space to run inside the 20. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down. They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down. They'll look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Falcons.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 15. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Saints offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. and there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The Falcons offense and their running back set to go once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Quick hitting slant there. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted.
A lot of defenses will try to isolate the best receiver, Mike, and say, okay, we're going to take him out of the game. Well, I think in this case, we might see the offense do the exact same thing. They might take this one particular defender into pass coverage and say, we are not going to throw his way. He's already got me twice. I'm not going to let him get me again.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's with the coaches, Jonathan Coachman. And our EA Sports
let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round game in the NFC. And it looks like we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings squaring off against the Los Angeles Rams. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now a give up the middle, and he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in fade.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown Atlanta. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike. We say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
The extra point is good. And the Falcons will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now a return coming from the 14. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Saints offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all game long. The secondary feasting on his passes. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 1st down, it's Davis. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to... Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, and after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
The Saints lining up in punt formation. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. He'll take this in back at the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we take you through some of the highlights so far, you're going to see a lot of passing yards. He has carved up this defense, over 300 yards passing in the game, and has been sharp right from the start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. His throw left side is complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Out of the gun. He'll throw. Throwing right. It's taken in. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and results in a completion.
And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's 1st and goal.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
A run on 1st and goal to the 5-yard line. Second and goal. They'll go with him again. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11, and he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Saints offense ready to come back out for this next possession. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the secondary coverage works together. The more that rush gets home, the faster that ball gets out. We can play certain coverages knowing the timing of the quarterback has to be sped up. So often, the teams that are the most successful in this league, Mike, they have the best understanding. When our back end and our front end are working in unison, man, it puts a lot of pressure on not only the quarterback, but the entire offense.
Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, this looks like a design run. The ball comes out. It's picked up by one of his teammates. Now, after that near turnover, clock is stopped. We have an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll run it with Davis. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. On 3rd down, here's Davis. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down. The Saints will punt this one away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Oh, how good was that? Out of bounds, and they're going to mark it at the 2. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
Now give on the ground, and he's got it to the 14-yard line. They'll look to pick up the pace. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get to about the 15, and that's it.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 2.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoff. Second down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It's scooped up by the Falcons. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs. But he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. Slot receiver, headed right. Now, faking the give. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First and 10. He'll drop to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
A gain there of 11. First down, Atlanta. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line. Receiver in motion, going right. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down.
Think back to what they told us during the week, Mike. They said this primetime platform, this is a tremendous opportunity for us to show the entire league and put them on notice. And boy, after this performance...
And he's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Point after, coming up here. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return coming from the 14. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Saints offense ready to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Trying to set up the screen, but he just had to spike that one. This will be incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Now, screen going to be set up for Davis. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. He'll look to throw. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Back to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Saints 1st down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now they'll set up to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to the air one more time. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd.
Oh, he coughs up the football. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they move the chains on 3rd down. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Falcon 1st down. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run. Setting up 2nd and short. Handoff here, up the middle. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the 1st down inside the 25.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now 1 step away from a Super Bowl appearance. We'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen, our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EASports.com. Good night, everybody.